mentioned earlier, you may implement the system for old company or new company. 2020, you may have customer opening balances. So in that case, you can enter that customer opening balance here, that date. Now, if you are entering, if you are date as 31st December 2020, then credit limit, you can, if you are giving credit limit for a particular customer, you can enter that credit limit. For an example, if you are giving 100,000 credit limit for that customer, you can enter 100,000 here. And also, if your customer is tax registered customer, you can enter customer tax number. And also, if you are assigning a sales manager or sales rep to this customer, you can select that sales rep from here. Okay, then this active is earlier we discussed, you can active or inactive customers from here by ticking or unticking. You can active or inactive customers. Okay, then next one, auto allocate receipt to oldest invoices. Now if you tick this option, when you are entering customer receipt, system will automatically allocate your receipt to oldest invoices. Now, for an example, if you have 5 invoices, outstanding invoices from January, February, March, April, May, and if you are enter any receipt to that customer, first system will allocate to oldest invoice from January. It will allocate. Now I'll show you an example. Now I'll enter customer receipt. Okay, now I have a few outstanding invoices. Now I'll enter receipt amount here. Now you can see automatically it allocated to oldest invoices. Now I have sorted this. I'll enter again. Now you can see from here allocate. Okay, if you activate, you can untick this option. Then you can select invoices and you can set off. I entered the receipt amount, but it not allocated to that invoices. Okay, you can manually set off that receipt amount to invoices. If you want to allocate receipt amount to invoices by manually, you can untick this option. And if you want to allocate automatically, you can tick this option. Okay. Next one is exclude from Data's Manager. Now the system has add-on module as Data's Manager. That main purpose of this Data's Manager option is, or Data Manager module is, you can follow up your overdue invoices or outstanding invoices. Now from the system, first you can set invoice reminders in 7 days or 28 days. You can add that dates, and if you want to send reminders overdue invoices, you can set that dates also. Then system will automatically send reminders to if your customers has outstanding invoices, system will send invoices. System will send that reminders to customers. Manager, you can untick this one, or if you want to exclude, you can tick. And if you tick this option, the system will not send reminders or outstanding invoice reminders to customers. If you want to send reminders, you can tick this option. Okay, if you tick this option, it will exclude from Data's Manager. Then reminders will not go to those customers. Then next, new invoices on hold. If you want to block invoicing for that customers, you can tick this option. Okay. Next, postal address. You can enter customer contact detail, postal address here. Then if your delivery address is a different delivery address, you can enter that delivery address, or you can copy that from postal address. Okay, from here, by clicking this copy from postal address, you can copy postal address to delivery address. And also you can add that customer's map from here. And if you are delivering goods to that customer, you can use that GPSN or map you can use for delivery goods. Okay, next, contact details. From here, we can enter customer contact details, customer name, email address, mobile number, fax number, web address you can enter. Then there are 3 options. Invoices can be viewed online, send outstanding invoices reminders, send overdue invoice reminder. Now first one is invoices can be viewed online. That is customer zone. You may remember now when you are creating, when you are setting that system, we have activated this customer zone. Now if you activated this customer zone, it will apply for all customers. Now, if you want to block or if you want to block viewing online for a particular customer, you can tick this option. Then that customer cannot view their statement online. Okay, if you untick, customers cannot view. If you tick, invoices can be viewed online. Okay, next one, send outstanding invoice reminders. If you tick this option, system will send that outstanding invoices from this debtors management. Then next one, send overdue invoice reminders. If your customer has overdue invoices, if you tick this option, system will send overdue invoice reminders. Then business registration number. If your customer has a business registration number, you can enter here. And if your customer has GST registered date, you can select that date. Okay. Next, we will move to default settings. First one, statement distribution. Now, you can send your customer statements via email or print or print an email. Now, if you select email address here, then you can. But if you don't have any email address here, or if you don't have email address for customer, please select print or none, because if you don't enter any email address, you cannot set statement distribution method as email. Therefore, if you don't enter any email address under contact details, please select print or none under default settings. Okay, next, default discount. Sometimes your company may give regular discounts for your customers. In that case, you can enter discount rate here, and when you are entering any transaction, then that default discount will be applied for that transaction. Now we have entered 10% discount. Now we will select that customer. Then we'll select item. Now here default discount available. Here you can view total discount. When you select the customer, system will automatically display that the default discount amount. Here also 10% default discount will display here. Then next one is default price list. Now sometimes your company will sell different prices for different customers. Okay, sometimes your retail customer has one price, wholesale customers has different price. Like that, you may have different price list or different price levels. In that case, you can create price list. You may remember we have created price list when we are creating company settings. General settings, item settings. We have created price list from here. Default settings. Now from here, we have for price list, we can select relevant price list for this particular customer. Then default tax type, we can select the relevant tax rate here. Then if you are giving credit period for this customer, you can enter the credit period in days. Okay. Then you can select the customer currency. Okay. Things we can set from default settings. Now we are if we set default settings, when you are entering the transaction, these details automatically display in the that transaction. So we can minimize our time to process that transaction. For an example, if you set a default discount, when you are entering invoice, system will automatically calculate that 10% discount. So each transaction wise, we don't want to will automatically take details from these default settings, and according to this default setting, system will process that invoice. Okay, the main advantage in default setting is we can reduce the time for processor transaction. Okay, after enter these details, you can customize transaction for demo purposes. From active other, or you can add. Now here we have entered one contact details, and if you want to add more contacts, you can enter from here, from this additional contacts. You can scroll this bar and you can add additional contacts. You can enter customer, that contact name, designation, telephone number, fax number, mobile number, email address, and also there's OS invoices and overdue invoices. This is OS invoices is outstanding invoices option, and also if you want to send overdue invoice reminders, you can tick this option. If you are activated this details manager only, you can view these details. Okay, if you cannot view these over OS invoices or overdue invoices, please activate that debtors manager module. And if you cannot activate, please message or text in the chat box. Okay, next one, note. You can add any notes to this customer. For an example, if you want to add or if you want to attach documents, you can attach from here, such as customer agreements or any documents signed with customers. That details, and by clicking this file mark, you can add documents. You can add up to 2 MB, and you can add up to 5 attachments for this customer. Okay, and also if you are arranging any meetings, you can add that or 21st February, you can set action date as meeting, and here you can type meeting, and you can type this description and save. Then when this action date reaches, it will display in this dashboard. Okay, from this to-do list box section, then user defined fields. Now here you can view that text user field 1, 2, 3 like that. If you want to add additional details in addition to this these details, you can enter from here, and you can change these label names from company settings. User defined fields, customer. From here you can change these labels. Next one, personal information. When we are creating, we have set that according to data protection act, we have set a date. Now if you want to change, or you can pick this this contact as consented to be a permanent record, then you don't want to increase these details. Then sales graphs. You can view that monthly sales, quotations, sales orders, invoices. Now when you are creating, you can view only these details, additional contact, notes, user defined fields, and report layouts only. After you have done any transaction to this customer, you can view this sales graph, quotation, sales order, invoices, these details. Now when you are setting this document, we haven't talked invoice and statement layouts. Now for an example, assume you are a VAT registered company. Customers or some customers you are giving non-tax invoice. In that case, you may have two different layouts. One mentioning that tax invoice, other one mentioning normal invoice. Okay, in that case, from these invoice and statements, you can set a default layout, and then when you are creating a customer, that layout will apply for all customers. Now assume that now you have select that tax invoice here. In this customer layout, from here you can change to non-tax invoice. Okay. Now when you are setting your company settings, you have set tax invoice as default, but now you are creating a non-tax customer. In that case, you want to issue non-tax invoice layout for this customer. From here also you can change that statement layout. If you have different quotation layouts also, you can set layout for this customer. Okay, customer wise also you can set that report layouts. Okay, after enter these details, you can save this customer. Then sales reps. From here you can create sales reps. Go to customers, list of sales reps. By clicking add sales rep, you can create new sales rep. You can enter first name, last name, email address, telephone numbers, and you can save sales rep. Okay, in addition to that, when you are creating customers also, we can add sales rep. Customer categories, we can create customer categories from customers, list customer categories, and we can add customer category. We can type the customer category and we can save. And also when you are entering customer also, we can create customer category by clicking this add new category. Okay, now we have created customers, sales reps, and customer categories. If you have any questions, you can ask. Okay, for practice, you can create two customers. You can enter some details here and please enter two customers, two sales reps, customers. Okay, and if you have any questions, you can ask. Okay, after you create the customers, you can view that list of customers. Go to and from here you can view that list of customers, and also you can change or you can customize this grid by clicking this customize grid button. Click customize grid, and you can add columns from here. If you tick a column, it will display in this grid. And if you want to remove any column, okay, in addition to that, you can sort this list of customers. You can sort from this balance or credit, and you can search it from here. If you tick, these buttons will activate, and if you want to delete or if you want to mark as active or inactive, if you want to update, you can do from by ticking this. Okay, now for an example, you want to update few customers, these 3 customers. You want to change the category. Now you can select these 3 customers and click update. Now no category available for these 3 customers. You can select the category. Now you can category has chat. If you want active or inactive from here. Now you can view this customer as active. Now it's inactive. Like this, you can edit this company name, and you can change this details, contact details you can change, or if you are changing price list, you can change price list and other details. After that, click save. Okay, same as you can change that, you can view, and you can view customer categories. Okay, if you have any questions, you can ask. And master file creation, such as supplier, item, bank accounts, GL accounts, and assets, analysis, codes, and budgets.